All right, good evening, Philippines. Mabuhay, everyone. Welcome back to Pageant Trend. Once again, this is Jay Barbo hosting the live interview with one of the candidates of Miss Philippines Earth 2021 and all the way from Bugallon. So she's on the backstage right now, and she's really excited to meet us here at Pageant Trend. And before that, we are also live at our YouTube channel. If you are new to our YouTube channel, don't hesitate to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will be updated whenever we have new uploaded videos. And of course, if you are new to this Facebook page, don't hesitate to click the like and also become our supporter. So and also we have Instagram account. Don't hesitate to follow us there. Pageant Trend for more updates and news about pageant trends. So yeah, so tonight is July 31, end of the month, and it's Saturday in the evening. So medyo maulan sa labas. So ayan, let's tumambay kayo dito sa Pageant Trend and let's get to know more about Kay Verosil. Ayun, sa kanyang Miss Philippines Earth journey. So wag na natin patagalin. Let us all welcome one of our guests for the Miss Philippines Earth candidate is none other than CHYNNA Kaye Verosil. Hello, dear.
Hello, Sir Jay. Good evening.
Ayan, good evening. How are you?
I'm doing great naman po and I'm really excited po.
Ayan. So, okay. So, for the benefits of our international and local viewers, kindly introduce yourself to us.
Hello everyone, isang makakalikasang gabi po sa ating lahat. I am CHYNNA KAYE Verosil, 18, your Miss Philippines Earth, Bugallon, Pangasinan. I am an incoming first-year college student at FINMA University of Pangasinan and I'm planning to take Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. So, fun facts about me, I really love children, and that what made me decide to celebrate my 18th birthday by conducting a feeding program at one of the barangays here in our municipality. So I am very happy to celebrate my debut in that way because I was able to see the children smile, laugh, and enjoy. And for me, that experience will be forever treasured in my heart. Thank you.
Ayan. So, welcome here at Pageant Trend. China nga ba? What do you want
Yes,
me to call you? China or Kay?
I prefer Chino po.
Okay, China. Okay. Wala tayo sa ano ha. Nandito tayo sa Pilipinas. Char. Okay, China. Kumustahin naman natin yung ano, yung preparation mo sa Miss Philippines Earth since malapit na yung ano, yung finals night, 'di ba? So how do you feel right now?
I'm very happy po and excited, pero I kind of feel sad din po kasi our journey is about to end. But
Mhm.
then I am very excited for our coronation, and that is on August 8 po. So I'm very excited and looking forward for that date because mayroon pong another queen na makikilala and magsaserve for our environment.
Exactly. So, ayun, before we move on to my next question to China, if you have questions, guys, don't hesitate to comment down below. If you have questions or shout outs, don't forget also to indicate the place kung saan ka man galing. And of course, ayan, so disclaimer, we will not be entertaining political questions and any other issues that might affect our guest and also the organizations that she is, related. Ayun. So, no political questions. It could be either personal questions about love life kay China, kung meron man. Oo, ayun. You can ask anything, but not political questions. All right, dear? So, don't also forget to share our live session so that we can have more viewers to come. Oo. And para naman maging masaya and we can have a participative live session interview or an interactive interview. Okay, so if you want to get to know more about China, And so I'm giving you time to ask about herself. All right. And also in her journey. Okay. So let's start now. Ayon. So, is this your first time that you have joined the pageant, China?
Actually, it is my first time to join a national pageant po because my only pageant experience is school-based, and that
Mm-hmm.
is already 3 or 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And there are lots of adjustments for me po because national pageant is such a prestigious pageant, and it's quite hard to
Mm-hmm.
cope up with it. But I'm doing my best, and I'm giving my best shot in everything I do in this pageant.
Alright. Oo nga, nakikita ko nga sa every ano mo, every, part of the challenge sa Miss Philippines Earth, talagang as in nakikita ko yung eagerness mo to win the crown of Miss Philippines Earth. Oo. Ayan. So despite of having a younger age, and then talagang hinahangaan ka ng mga kabataan because of your bravery to join the Miss Philippines Earth. And take note how the Miss Philippines Earth is a national pageant, 'di ba? Oo. So, talagang maraming nangangarap na to join or to become one of the official candidates of Miss Philippines Earth 2021 or Miss Philippines Earth Organization. Oo. Ayun. So, let's talk about your before or prior to the Miss Philippines Earth. Ayun. So, my question, if there is no Miss Philippines Earth, saan ngayon si China K. Verosil?
So if I didn't join the pageant, I think I'm conducting another program for the kids po.
Mhm.
Because last summer vacation, I spent it by having a vacation Bible school for the kids because I believe that it is more productive and I'm really enjoying doing those activities because I can help the children grow and learn many things, not just when it comes to their when it comes to spiritually, but also it was very important for them to mold their characters and to be a better individuals pa in the future.
Ayan, ang ganda. So if I'm not mistaken, I think during the online screening, 'di ba live 'yun? So I guess I am one of the judge that time. And I was really looking for you that time. Oo, ayun. Sabi ko, sino nga ulit yung pinakabatang candidate ng Miss Philippines Earth? Tapos ayun, I asked to my colleague na, si Bugallon. Sabi ko, I really like her confidence kasi nakikita ko na magkaka-crown siya, oo. Oh.
Wow, thank
Oh,
you so
ayun.
much.
Kasi 'di ba, at the younger age, talagang napakatapang mo na mag-join sa Miss Philippines or sa national pageant. Ayun, saka as in, ah, prepared ka talaga girl, 'di
Oh, thank
ba?
you
In
so
every
much.
challenges na meron sa Miss Philippines Earth ngayon.
Yes po. I'm very
Mm.
thankful po because hindi lang naman po ako yung lumalabas sa
Mhm.
pageant. It is also my team and of course my municipality because without them, I
Mhm.
won't be able to have or to produce this video that are about to that are asked from us po. Sorry.
Mm.
So yun, it really takes a community to have to build a beauty queen.
Correct, exactly. And of course, pinaka-importante talaga is the support of the municipality and as well as to your team and of course the family. Oo. Kahit sabihin natin na with your family wala masyadong financial support, but the most important is moral support. Oo. 'Di ba? And of course, they believe in your capability. That's the most important. And nakaka-proud talaga sa sarili mo. Oo. Kasi
Opo, so
oo, at saka nagtitiwala sila sa'yo, ayun. Okay, so let's move on to my next question. So, ayun nga, you're one of my favorite during the online screening. So, I was really, that was my first time na mag-judge sa online screening na Miss Philippines Earth. Ayun. So, na-amaze ako sa'yo. Sabi ko, I really like to see this girl on the top during the finals night. Oo. Kasi, uh, oo, kasi sa pagiging bata mo, talagang you're really a brave girl, 'di ba? Oo, kasi minsan lang kasi yung ano, mga kabataan ngayon, they really have no confidence to, to face their ano, fear, 'di ba? So ikaw talaga as in sobrang ano, tapang. Okay, may ano, question for you. Okay, dahil sa bravery mo, what would be your advice to those children or younger that ayun na gustong fumalo sa footsteps mo sa pag-join ng mga pageant na walang confidence sa sarili?
Well, we live in the Philippines, and I do believe that in our country, many people loves supporting or watching pageants. We really love pageants, and we're pageant fans talaga. So I believe that it is easy for me to convince a young girl to join a pageant, but for her to build her confidence, she must embrace her flaws because all of the women who join pageants, we can see them almost perfect in these video requirements, but behind that videos, we still have our flaws and imperfections, and of course our insecurities. So we must embrace these imperfections, and with that, we will have that confidence in order for us to join a pageant and to present ourselves in the best way that we can.
Correct. So pinakamahalaga talaga is believing yourself, 'di
Yeah.
ba? So dapat wala kang doubt na inaano kapag nag-join ka ng mga pageants. So maniwala ka lang sa sarili mo and then you will succeed.
Yeah.
And kasama na din doon yung confidence, 'di ba? And pagkakaroon ng kumpiyansa sa sarili mo, 'di ba? Okay, so next question for you. Uh, we all know that joining the Miss Philippines Earth, hindi lang naman as in pag-join lang, 'di ba? So there is an advocacy. Can you share with us your advocacy?
Yes, I would really love to share my advocacy with you. So, my advocacy is all about reforestation by having regreening and replanting programs. Because my municipality, Bugallon, is mainly an agricultural town, and I grew up seeing nice green sceneries po. And that is what made me decide to push through with my advocacy because I want to have a cleaner and greener environment, not just for our generations, but for the many generations to come. So I will do my best in order for me to be successful in conducting or implementing this advocacy. And of course, I'm asking the support for each one of us because we notice that our temperature is continuously increasing and we should not just sit and do nothing about it. We should do ourselves and we should have these contributions, even in our own little ways, just by planting trees and participating into tree planting programs in your communities. It looks small actions, but if we're going to combine all of these efforts together, we will create a big impact.
Ayan, thank you so much. Talagang very relevant advocacy
Yeah.
nowadays, 'di ba? So hindi lang siya ano talaga as in kumbaga sa salita. Meron ding gawa, 'di ba? Okay, so next question. So before you decide to join the Miss Philippines Earth, 'di ba, masyadong bata ka pa or inisip mo ba na I'm too much younger to join the Miss Philippines Earth? Dumating ba sa ano mo, sa isipan mo 'yon na siguro ita-try ko lang gano'n kasi bata pa naman ako eh. So ano yung naging
Oh,
mindset mo nun?
okay po. So, I'll admit at first, I am doubting po kung kaya ko ba talaga kasi
Mm.
during my first screening po sa Carousel Productions, I'm only 17 that time. And
Mhm.
mag-18 pa lang po ako sa May 15. So,
Mm.
nag-iisip talaga ako ng, kaya ko ba to?
Mhm.
Kaya ko na bang sumabak in a national pageant na school-based lang yung experience ko. But then I remembered na it took a lot of effort for me to build this confidence in myself. And I believe that I must tell my stories to other people. I must inspire them because I know that my story can also improve their ways and their outlook about themselves. Because I came from a not so well off family, but
Mhm.
I didn't let it hinder me from achieving me from what I really want for myself and for my family as well. So we should really believe in ourselves po talaga.
Ayan, correct. And ayun, next question ko sa'yo. So, being the youngest of one of the candidate of Miss Philippines or 2021, um, what can you offer to Miss Philippines or 2021 just in case you win the title?
I believe that age doesn't measure our capabilities to be an earth warrior because there are many people who are in their 20s, 30s,
Mhm.
40s, yet they're still not aware with the environmental issues. So even though I am 18, my awareness and my participation into environmental programs made me realize that there are many things that we can do for our environment po. And I really want to advocate for it. I really want to educate and inspire other people to do the same because as the future generation, we must really act now before it's too late because our Mother Earth is already struggling. There are many environmental problems right now, and we notice it. We feel it. So for me, I will do my best and I will continuously learn with these experiences so that I can be a great ambassadress for our Mother Earth.
Ayan, thank you so much. Do you have your your sash? Oo.
Yes po. Nakalimutan ko po siya.
Oh, ayun, nakalimutan mo nga. Ayun, sige. Okay, sige, i-show, pakita mo sa amin kung anong lugar yan. Oo. Pakita mo muna, dear. Ayan, so, baliktad. Ayan, so, Bugallon. What is that? Pangasinan.
Yes po, Bugallon.
Okay. Alright, sige. May question ako regarding that sash.
Yes.
So, before, yung sash lang na hinahawakan mo is, ano ba, yung sa school mo, di ba?
Yes.
Or oo, ayun. So now that that the sash is, national or pertaining to your hometown. Oo,
Yes.
ayun. So how does it feel to wear that sash in your shoulder?
Okay. For me, it's not just a piece of cloth
Mhm.
that I am wearing right now, but it's already a responsibility because as I wear this sash, I am representing my hometown and I am very proud because even though my hometown is or my municipality is small, we are very
Mhm.
blessed with abundance. We have many products here and destinations that I am really proud of. And of course, the people who are really doing their best and giving their best in everything they do, they are very passionate and they're very warm. So I'm very proud to wear this sash and to bring Bugallon as I fight towards the crown.
Anong height mo, dear?
I'm 5'7" po.
Oh, matangkad na din. Kasi ako 5'6" eh. Siguro ano lang, 1 inch lang. Hanggang dito ka lang siguro. So mga 1 inch lang tayo. Oo. Matangkad din. Oo. Ayun. So,
Not
do you
po.
f- do you feel pressure of wearing that sash?
There are times that I am pressured po talaga because as
Mhm.
I see and as I feel the support and love for my municipality, I said to myself, kailangan ko talagang galingan because there
Mhm.
are many people who are believing in me and I should really give my best in every performance that I am going to do. But then I do believe that I should not pressure myself in a negative way. Instead, motivate myself more and encourage myself more to build more confidence and strength and of course bravery in
Mhm.
joining this pageant po so that I won't disappoint the people here in Bugallon.
Correct. Okay. Next question for you. So since the Miss Philippines Earth ayun, ano sila, virtual pageant yung kanilang finals. So now siguro lahat tayo naninibago kasi nga it's a virtual pageant because of the pandemic crisis na kinakaharap sa buong mundo, not only here in the Philippines but to all over the world. So what do you think is the advantage and disadvantage of having a virtual pageant instead of live pageant?
So I'm gonna start with the disadvantages.
Mm-mm.
So of course, one thing that made me really sad is that I'm not able to meet my eco sisters because I believe that pageantry is also made for us, the women, to empower one another
Mm-mm.
and to build sisterhood with them. And it really made me sad. But
Mm-mm.
then, with the disadvantages, Virtual pageant is a much safer way to conduct a pageant because the people that we encounter are limited po. And it is safer for our families po if if we're just stay here in a municipality. And for a virtual pageant, I believe that it can reach more people because people nowadays are spending most of their times in social media and on their gadgets. So
Mm-mm.
it can reach more people and it can help us, the candidates, to spread our advocacy in a wider range of audiences po.
Ang galing. Oo nga, so it's really safer than than live pageant nowadays kasi 'di ba may pandemic. Mm.
Yes po. Pero I'm really hoping that this pandemic will end na po so that the pageants will be conducted in a face-to-face na po ulit so that the candidates will meet one another and build friendships po.
Correct. Ayun, so what do you think or how do you cope of from the local or from the school pageant to the national? Kumusta yung transition mo? Are you really having a hard time to, to adjust from the, school to to the national pageant? Ayun.
And sobrang hirap po actually. I really had a hard time to practice and to train with my pasarela and with my Q&A book because this is a national pageant and kailangan ibigay mo talaga yung best mo kasi the entire Philippines is watching you. And nowadays, there are many people who are having this criticisms towards the candidates who are not able to answer the questions. So it is really hard for me to adjust. And yeah, just like what I've said a while ago, I felt pressure din po. But then, with the people around me, with our local government units, with my team, with the people who are helping me to train and to practice all my walk and the way that I speak in the this type of segments po, the
Mhm.
interviews, with their help, I am able to present myself po in a with the best that I can.
Correct. Okay. So next question for you. So since all of us nowadays in this times of pandemic, so all of us are really focusing on the social media kasi nga they're limited yung yung mga personal event or yung live event
Yung
like sa
travel
mga
na lang
oo correct like yung mga pageants yun so yung mismo yung tradition natin nawala na so nakafocus na tayo sa social media.
din.
Now, my question for you is, what is your stand on the social media censorship?
Well, especially nowadays that many children are spending their times with their gadgets and social media, since they're not allowed to go outside and play with their friends, I agree that we must have that social media censorship because not every post is suitable for these young audiences. So we must really support that. And
Mm.
there's nothing wrong with censorship po when it comes to social media because there are many people who are posting some criticism, some hateful comments, and some videos or clips that are not allowed to be seen by these young people. So I do agree with that.
Ayan. So since you have mentioned about criticism, question, did China K Verosil encountered some criticisms, lalo-lalo na you are joined the Miss Philippines Earth 2021, so naka-encounter ka na ba ng criticism?
Of course. I believe that all of the candidates have already encountered criticisms po. But then we must accept the fact that not all people have the same mindset. Some
Mm.
people may say positive things about you, some may comment negative things about you. And we must accept that because if we see or we have read these negative comments, that means we lack something and we must improve it. And we must take it as a motivation in order for us to be a better person so that we can mold ourselves into a more desirable person. Oh, so yes.
Ayan. Okay. So looking back on your, training session sa Miss Philippines or 2021. Sino nga ba yung ano mo? Anong camp ka belong?
So, I am under Dragon Talent Management Group and Productions po.
Okay, sino nagtuturo sa'yo ng ano, ng, Q&A, pasarela, like, something like that?
So, actually, I have my team po here in Pangasinan.
Mhm.
So, I have my grand team and I have Mother Childe po as my trainer for my Q&A and pasarela. So, I'm very happy to have them by my side po in this fight towards the crown po for the Miss Philippines Earth Pageant.
Ayan. What part of the training session are you having a hard time to adjust or to adapt, ganun?
So, it is actually the walk po.
Mhm.
Because since my only pageant experience is school-based, and that is already, I was grade 9 last time po.
Mhm.
So 3 years ago na po siya. So it is really hard to do pasarela po in a, yung pang-national level po. So
Oo.
it really took me lots of efforts in order for me to walk confidently and for me to accept and love my skin po.
Correct. Ayun, sino yung pinaka-ano, look up mo na Miss Philippines or Queen?
Actually, it is Miss Roxy Bayans po because she is really passionate on what she is doing and towards her advocacy, which is urban gardening. And I wanted to be like her, even if I will not win the crown this year. I will still follow her steps and I will be a great eco warrior po because even if you didn't win the crown, you must still protect the environment as the people who is as a human who is benefiting lots of things or resources from the environment po. So I really wanted to be like Miss Roxy.
Ayan, correct ka dyan. And, joining the Miss Philippines Earth, it's of course, to show your advocacy and as well as to show some inspiration and also to influence others, di ba? Lalong-lalo sa mga kabataan or, youth generation. Oo. So, hindi naman as in, let us say, if you did not win the title or the pageant itself, of course, hindi ka na, parang mawawalan ka na ng gana to pursue your advocacy. So, much better talaga, i-continue mo pa din yung advocacy mo, di ba? Kasi, kaya ka nga nag-join sa Miss Philippines Earth, of course, is to inform us, di ba, na this is your advocacy and this is your purpose or reason why you joined the Miss Philippines Earth. And also, you want to achieve the mission and vision of Miss Philippines Earth, di ba? Which is to take care of our Mother Earth or our environment, di ba? Ayun. Thank you, dear. So let's have a break muna before I proceed to my next question for you. Oo. So let's have a reading of comments and questions muna tayo from our viewers. So, ayan. Good evening, guys. So it's your time to shine. If you want to give some shout out, of course, don't forget to include your, or don't forget to indicate your place. Okay, so let's have our first viewer. I don't know how to read this, but I think it's Korean ano. Ang lakas mga judge mo yo daw. Yo.
Yo!
Yo, thank you for watching, dear. And
Thank you for
don't forget to share our live session. Ayan. So let's have another viewer from Velasco Elizabeth. Wow daw.
thank you so much po, Ma'am Elizabeth.
Thank you. Ayun, pahabol siya. Good evening daw.
Good evening po.
Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to share live. And we have from John Michael Cortez Abordo. Magandang gabi from Hari ng Pilipinas, Puerto Princesa City.
Hello po, Sir John Michael. Stay safe.
He is one of the candidate of Hari ng Pilipinas 2021 pageant.
Good luck po for your upcoming pageant.
Good luck, John Michael. And thank you for tuning in, John Michael. Let's have sending love from Dondon Torre Palma Manginsay.
Hello, good evening, Sir Don Torre Palma Manginsay.
Ayan, thanks for tuning in. And we have from Nagimas Kan Mayang. Sending love, love, love prayers, beauty with a purpose daw.
Thank you so much po, Sir Nagimas. Thank you for watching.
And also, watching Reynante Swanner. Ang ganda naman this girl.
Oh, thank you so much po, Sir Rinante. Keep safe po. Stay safe.
Ayan. Let's have from Emmanuel Garcia. Hello, Miss China. Please give me a shout out to my family Interlock. Love, love, love.
Hello po, Sir Emmanuel Garcia, and to your family. Please stay safe and stay home, and God bless you po. Thank you for watching.
Ayan. Thank you for watching. And we have from Brandon Siratan. Good morning, Jay and China. Love.
Oh, good evening po, Sir Brandon.
Uh, Sir Brandon is one of my regular viewer here in the pageant trend, and he's all the way from Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay po. So, good
Uh,
morning po.
hindi siya marunong hindi siya nakakaintindi ng Tagalog. So, English speaking si Sir Brandon Siratan. Talaga mag-nosebleed tayo dyan. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, Brandon Siratan. And we have from Ellen Lagare Humalon Verosil. We're very, very proud of Chin.
Thank you so much, Tita. Ingat kayo dyan. Shout
Ayan.
out
Ano,
kay and Queen.
ano mo siya, tita?
Yes po, Tita.
Ay, wow. Thank you for tuning in. And please don't forget to share our live. And also, another, we have question from Brandon Siratan. Ayan. Eto, the questions goes this way. The way of integrity is simply to listen this voice, to sustain this feeling, not just occasionally, but often, even continuously. How does your inner teacher feel though?
Okay. So I do believe that integrity is really important for us as human beings. So my inner teacher feel
Mm-mm.
okay. So it's the
How does your inner teacher feel though about integrity?
okay. So we must really educate one of us to build that integrity within ourselves. We must really be a kind person, and we must choose to live with kindness and integrity because it is what the world needs right now. We must stop this negativities and hateful comments or criticisms, and let us instead spread positivity.
Ayan. Thank you so much, dear, for that wonderful answer. Let's have this from F. Alagadan Jr. Hello, pa-shout out. Ha ha ha
Hello,
daw.
Mamshi, I miss you.
Ayan. Kay Anaya Luis. Go, China. Just be yourself. Love,
Thank
love,
you
love.
so much for God bless.
And also, watching from our YouTube channel from Jigs Verosil. Good luck, Apo.
Thank you so much po, my very supportive lolo.
Wow. Thank you so much for tuning in po. And we have from Nazri Lyra Verosel. Go, Ate Chin.
She's my sister po.
Ang
Hello
galing.
po.
Ano yun? Sino yung ano? Ay, ikaw yung ano, mas ahead sa
Yes po.
kanya.
She's only 12 po.
Okay. Sa bagay kasi 18 years old ka pa lang, di ba? Ikaw ba yung panganay?
Yes po. Actually, my dad left us po due to Guillain-Barré syndrome when I was 5. And my sister didn't have the chance to meet my dad because my mom was still 8 months pregnant that time. So, yeah.
Okay. Ayun, so condolence sa ano sa family mo, dear. Oo. Sige, sige. Let's move on to next comment naman from your lolo. Lolo ba tama?
Yes, lolo.
Yan, sabi niya, shout out naman sa lahat ng taga or what is that? Or no, mga
Or
relatives. Real relatives mo, we're proud of you.
Oh, okay po. So shout out po sa Versil family. I'm very happy to have you by my side po in this pageant. And thank you for all the support. Actually, sir, I'm very happy po every time umuwi ako kasi yung support nila, feeling ko artista ako. Yun. Tapos, when they're watching the videos po, during the live streams po ng Miss Philippines Earth, sama-sama po sila sa compound. And they're all cheering for me, even if the pageant is done virtually po. And I'm very happy to have them. So thank you so much to my family.
Correct. Talagang ang sarap ng pakiramdam nun, 'di ba? Parang ano, parang
Oo.
nag-ano ka na, parang nag-join ka na sa international pageant, 'di ba? Oo.
Tsaka even
Ayun.
even if may down moments ka po, yung down na down ka, kapag nakita mo sila na grabe yung support sa'yo, even the kids,
Mm.
yung mga tinuturuan ko dati,
Mm.
napaka-warm ng lagi ng approach nila sa akin, and that encourages me more and more motivates me more to do my best.
Exactly. So parang ano 'no, parang nagwa-watch party yung mga families, mga
Yes.
relatives mo 'no, mm.
Opo.
Ang galing, nakakatuwang ano,
Sigawan din
nakakatuwang
sila,
oo,
nakakatawa.
mm. Talagang nakaka-boost ng self-esteem at saka confidence, 'di
Opo,
ba?
sobra.
Well, that's great news to hear that na you have a very supportive family and relatives, 'di ba? Towards your Miss Philippines Earth journey. Ayan. So let's have this next question from our viewer from F. Alagadan Jr. Ayan. What makes the earth happy and what makes it sad daw?
Well, I do believe that what makes Earth happy is the people who are committing themselves and supporting the advocacies of the candidates here in Miss Philippines Earth. Because with that, I know that we can create the impact and we can change the current issues, or we can reverse the effects of these issues, just like global warming, climate change. If all of the people here in our Earth will do their best and support the advocacies of one another, I know that Mother Earth will be happy. And what makes it sad is the unscrupulous acts of these abusive people who are just prioritizing their own selfish desires to generate income or to earn money from the resources. But then we must stop, or we should not tolerate those actions, because this is the only haven where we live. And without it, we will all suffer.
Exactly. Ayun. So, tama yan. Okay, sige. Let's move on to next comment. Ayan. From Nelly Plaza Tuazon. Good luck, Chin.
Thank you, Tita.
Wow, tita mo din?
Ano kayo dyan? Yes po, sa family side. So, they're
Wow.
from Cavite po. Thank you so much for watching and for
Eh,
supporting me po.
Thank you so much for watching. And we have, ayun, sabi ng lolo mo, from Jigs Verosil, watching at may bahay kubo daw. Share ko na din para maraming makapanood sa'yo. At what is that? Sumuo?
Baka po sumuport. I'm
Ay,
not sure.
oo. Sumuport. Siguro na short lang ng ano.
Thank you so
Kinapos lang
much
ng ano. Kinapos lang ng text si Lolo.
po.
Alright. Thank you for tuning in, Lolo. And we
Sobrang
have,
going kasi nila, sobra.
ang galing. Oo. Pero parang ano, parang si Lolo hindi mukhang ano, mukhang Lolo, no? Napakabata pa din.
Actually, ano po siya, parang brother po nung talagang father nung daddy ko.
Okay. Ang galing.
Brother.
Oo. Nakikita ko sa profile niya, medyo ano siya, parang ang bata niya pa din. Siguro mga nasa age of 40s or 50s, mga ganun.
Tapos health conscious din po kasi talaga sila. Lagi nag-exercise and they're always eating healthy foods. They're encouraging me pa nga po to work out. So yun. Kaya po sobrang bata nila tignan.
Ang galing. At ikaw din, 'di ba? Oo. 18 years old ka na, 'di ba? So you're still looking ano, mga I think 15 or 16 mga ganun. Oo. 'Di ba?
Thank you.
Do you do the same with your lolo? Oo.
Of course po, especially now that I'm joining a national pageant, I must really watch the food that I'm going to take. I must really monitor it po, and of course, I must exercise so that I can make my body more fit and healthier.
So aside from exercise, do you do workout home or home workout?
Yes po, I'm actually going to gym po during my free time. So,
Mm.
nag-workout po.
Buti ano na, buti open na diyan yung ano, yung gym, no?
Okay naman po. Open naman po siya, but still we are following the health protocols po.
So are there any plan na magkaroon ulit or mag-lockdown diyan sa inyo?
I think no naman po, because all of the people here in Bugallon are disciplined and we are really supporting one another in order for us to help our country to fight against this pandemic. Because if we are responsible po, the individuals, I know that we can end this pandemic, so we must really observe the health protocols by the IATF, and of course, we should make ourselves healthier so that we can boost our immune system and we can avoid having this virus.
Ayan. Okay. Follow-up question. Do you think this virus is one of also the cause of having an environmental issue?
For me, actually, yes,
Mm-hmm.
because yes, the carbon emissions has become limited due to our limited travels po. Most of the people are not allowed to go outside, especially during the ECQ moments. But
Mm-hmm.
then the amount of the face masks are rapidly increasing, and some people are not segregating it well. So some or most of these protective equipments end up on our landfills po, and on our oceans or in our environment po.
Mm-hmm.
So I think due to this improper disposal of protective equipments, we
Mm-hmm.
are contributing into pollution po. So it's not
Exactly.
really helping.
Correct. Okay, sige, sige. Let's have another question. Ito, from Brandon Siratan ulit. Ayan, sabi niya, sustain this feeling. What can you do to make the earth more sustainable daw?
Actually, sir, it's very hard for us to bring a balance between progress and sustainability. But then we should really practice or provide solutions in order for us to have this sustainable progress wherein we do not sacrifice or harm our natural resources for progress alone. So we should look for a more sustainable resources. Just like here in Bugallon, I am very proud to share po. I'll take this opportunity to share this
Mm-hmm.
achievement of our municipality. So lately, our local government units have opened its doors for the renewable energy sector. So there are investors po, and they're going to build or construct a solar farm here in our municipality. It is a 74 megawatts solar farm. And
Mm-hmm.
I am really proud because it is going to be constructed here in Bugallon because it will lessen the harmful or the pollutants that are being made or produced by this non-renewable energy sectors. So with that, I do believe that in order for us to be more sustainable, we should really look for ways or alternative ways to not harm or sacrifice our environment.
Exactly. Okay, sige. Let's move on to another question from Hans. What makes you different from the other girls competing today?
Okay. He's actually my cousin po. Thank you for
Okay.
asking. So, what makes me really different from other girls is my passion.
Mhm.
Because yes, all of the women who joined here are all beautiful, all intelligent. They have their own nice skin and bodies. But then with my passion, I know that I can give my best. I can pour not just my heart but my entire self into pushing through with my advocacy in this pageant. So that is really what makes me different from other girls.
Ayan. Thank you so much for your question, Hans. And we have, ayon, from Elf Alagadan Jr. Are you ready to be the next Miss Philippines Earth?
Of course. I'm ready to be the next Miss Philippines Earth. I've really worked a lot and I've practiced a lot po. So I think being the next Miss Philippines Earth is not just a responsibility, but it is an obligation. And with that, I will continuously learn because learning is a continuous process. And I will not stop from learning po and improving myself.
Ayan.
He's
Parang,
actually my makeup artist po. Thank you so much, Mama Shi.
ayan. Napaka-supportive na makeup artist. So,
Yes,
di
super
ba?
po. Kahit na hindi na nila work, tumutulong sila
Mhm.
sa pagda-direct.
Mhm.
Ayun.
Ang
Sobrang
galing.
thank you.
Okay. Ayun, unti-unti ko napapansin nagiging kaboses mo na si Roxy Bayens. Oo. Every time you answer the questions. Oo. Ayun, kasi ganyan din kasi magsagot si Roxy Bayens eh. Oo. Ayun. Ang galing. So, keep Keep up the good work, dear, and you will have that crown soon.
Thank you so
Diba?
much.
Okay, so let's move on to our next question from our viewer. Eto, ano ba to? Ayan, what from Denmark F. Elefante. What are some challenges you think the next generation will face? Thank you for answering Fighting Kabalayan.
Okay, so hi Kabalayan. So actually, we're already encountering lots of challenges. But then, if we will just tolerate and we will continue doing these unscrupulous acts, we will face another pandemic. So let us all discipline ourselves and let us be responsible with our actions, even in our own daily actions for at our homes. And when we go outside, we must really be responsible with the foods that we take, with the garbages that we dispose. So we all of it should be done properly and should be monitored so that we cannot have another pandemic because it is better for us to avoid having another pandemic than curing it.
Exactly. And having a clean environment, mas maganda yung ganon, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi na magkakalat tayo or ano, magiging rason tayo para magalit ang ating ano, inang kalikasan, 'di
And
ba?
actually, sir, ano kasi, those trashes that we do not dispose properly will find its own way to get back to us. So we must really be responsible.
Exactly. So ayun na talagang pinaka-effect ngayon sa atin, yung mga viruses na ano, na kumakalat, 'di ba?
Opo.
So siguro kung nagkakaroon tayo ng ano, kung magkaroon tayo ng discipline sa sarili natin or self-discipline, siguro hindi na siguro mangyayari yung ganitong ano, pandemya.
Yes
Mm.
po. So
Exactly.
let us really do our best in order for us to avoid having another pandemic.
Correct. And we should prepare always or prepared all the time.
Mm.
'Di
Thank you, Kabalayan.
Thank you. Ano ba yan? Kabale yan?
Yes po.
Yan yung tawag sa inyo sa
Yes
Pampanga.
po. From
Pangasinan, tama ba?
Pangasinan. Yes. The
Okay.
people
Sige.
from Pangasinan.
Kabale yan.
So we call each other Kabalayan po.
Paano kayo nag-greet each other, mga taga Pangasinan?
Okay. So kapag good evening po,
Mm.
Masanton Labi. Masanton
Masan
Labi, Sir Jay, just like that po.
Masanto,
Masanton Labi.
Masanton Labi.
Yes.
Okay. Kala ko masantol. Masantol na labi.
Masanton.
Wow.
Masanton.
Masanton. Okay. Okay,
Mm.
Masanton labi sa inyong sa Bisaya na no.
Masanton Labi,
Masanton
Kabalayan.
oo. Masanton labi Kabalayan. Oo,
Stay safe,
ayan.
Sir Denmark. Thank you so much for asking po.
Ayan. Sabi ni Varian Rodriguez, Masantos na labi daw. Tama ba?
Actually po, I researched about it. And it
Mm.
was corrected by our Lingas na Pangasinan.
Mm.
So it is actually Masanton Labi po.
Akala ko Masantos. So
Oo, di ba
maraming
yan?
ibig sabihin maraming Santos diyan. Charot.
Yes. Actually, dito
Okay.
po akala ko din Masantos na Labi. Tapos dito
Ah,
po kinorek nila na Masanton Labi po yung proper. So yun, ni-research ko and yun, Masanton Labi na po.
I see. Sige, sige. Next question tayo sa ating viewer. Okay, ito, comment ni Brandon Siratan regarding with your answer kaganina lang. Well done daw, especially your renewable energy initiative daw.
Thank you so much po. Bugallon
All right.
is so happy po to hear that.
Okay, let's move on to our next question. Let's start from Crystal Jane Alcaide Lopez. How can you defeat the temptations in our society and why?
Okay. So there are lots of temptations in our society, and there are lots of bad influences to us, the younger generations. And if we will support those temptations, or we will parang kapag nagpadala po tayo sa temptations,
Mm-mm.
I know that we will not be desirable or the generation na expected na sa atin. So let us really be responsible in avoiding going or supporting in this not
Kind of
so
in this kind of temptations,
Opo,
ganon.
this kind of temptations po because that won't help us in order for us to have a better or a great society po.
Lalo na no, lalo na sa mga younger generation or youth kasi diyan talaga madalas magkaroon ng temptations. So in order for us to to defeat that temptations, of course, we should focus on ourselves and of course have a self-discipline also. Especially much better na mag-focus na lang tayo siguro sa pag having taking care of our environment, 'di ba? Oo.
Opo, kasi po
Like
sir,
mm,
in these times po, if we do not follow those acts, they
mm,
think that we do not belong in that group or we're killjoys. But then I
mm,
prefer being called killjoy than supporting those acts po because that won't help me.
correct. And ika nga let us say ayun sinusuportahan mo yung yung temptations na yun or nag ka talaga nag-go ka doon sa temptations na yun. So meron ding may bad effects din na sa'yo. Kumbaga, may bad effects in return, 'di ba? So sabi nga nila, okay, nasihan ka para sa sarili mo, but of course, yung image masisira naman. Yung image mo masisira naman because of that temptations, 'di ba? So ayun, we should carefully decide kung mag-go ba tayo dyan sa temptations na yan. But of course, as a younger generation, 'di ba, we should be a role model, 'di
Yeah.
ba?
So,
Kailangan
okay.
sige, may additional na sige go.
Okay po. So for me, okay lang na they're calling us killjoys as long as we know that we're doing the right thing and we're not stepping on other people's feet. So it's okay.
Exactly.
So
Ayun. Ayun. So thank you so much, Crystal, for your question. Ayan. Sige, let's move on to our next comment. Sabi ni Varian Rodriguez, good luck Miss Bugallon daw.
thank you, Mamshi. Makeup artist ko po.
Wow. Ang dami mong makeup artist na very supportive
Yan.
dear.
Super po. I miss you, Mami Barian.
Ayan, dahil dyan may question siya sa'yo. Nagulat ka, no, ha? Lagot ka daw mamaya. Charot. Okay, sige. I-flash na natin yan. Ito yung question from Varian Rodriguez. What is the important lesson you've learned during the pandemic daw?
Okay. So the important lesson that I've learned during the pandemic is that life has many things to offer. Actually, in this pandemic, many people have this mental health problems po due
Mhm.
to their limited actions po that they're not used to have, and there are lots of adjustments. So some people have this stress, anxiety, they're having depressions, and some people might have these suicidal tendencies. But then in this pandemic, I've learned that there are many things that life can offer to us, and we must always remember that we are loved and we are worthy. So we should not end our lives just because of these problems that we face. Instead, let us look for better ways for us to build or to mold ourselves into be a better person po, so that we can help not just ourselves but also empower other people.
Correct ka dyan. And also, ika nga nila, when there's a life, there's a hope, di ba?
Yeah.
Don't lose hope. So kung nakakaranas ka man or experiencing losing of hope, of course, don't forget to call him, di ba?
Yes, of
Diba?
course.
That's the most important. And prayer is the most powerful of all, di ba?
And we cannot
So,
achieve anything po without His guidance.
exactly. So, ayun. Ang galing. Oo. Lahat naman tayo, we are experiencing, especially anxieties and depressions because of this pandemic. Oo. So, ayun, mas maganda na, na siguro din mag-focus na lang tayo sa, sa positive side or
Yes.
be optimistic all the time.
Just
So,
like
pray
the
lang.
color, sunny yellow.
Oo, yes. Oo, ganon. So, your favorite color is sunny yellow.
Yes.
Galing. Why did you choose that color?
So actually, sunny yellow is the color that I've chosen because Not just because it is my favorite color, but also
Mm.
because it symbolizes the sun. And whenever
Mm-mm.
I see the sun, I was reminded of new beginnings, hope, positivity, enthusiasm, and warmth. And with that, I've gained a positive outlook and life. And whenever I have these problems that I face in my life, I always remember that there's nothing that I can't overcome. So, yes, that's why I've chosen sunny yellow.
Correct. Ang ganda ng ano, ang ganda ng color na 'yan. Oo, ang lakas makaano, 'di ba? Once na nasa ano, kumbaga nasa kalungkutan ka, 'pag makita mo lang yung ano na 'yan, yung color na 'yan, parang nagkakaroon ka ng hope
Oh,
sa buhay mo, 'di ba? Na
opo.
ayan, oo nga, naniniwala ko na when there's a light, there's a hope. So, still, I need to continue to strive those challenges, 'di ba? Gano'n. Okay, sige.
Right.
Let's have another comment. Ayan, from Varian Rodriguez. Ang ganda mo po, Miss China. You look like Angel Locsin daw.
Ganda pa po kayo. Actually, ano po, nabati din po ako during our long gown competition by one of the judges. She
Mhm.
told, she said that I look like Miss Angel Luxin and grabe. Parang sobrang ganda ni Miss Angel and sobrang nakakamelt po ng heart um, to look like her. Yun.
Correct. Idol mo si ano, Angel Locsin, no?
Yes po, and actually, all of the actresses here in our country, I do support them and I consider them as idol po because
Mm.
they're Filipina and we must empower and we should support one another po.
Exactly, and she is the real Darna talaga, no?
Yes, Miss Angel.
The real hero in our country.
Yes po,
Mm-mm.
real life, not just on camera po.
Exactly. Okay, sige, sige. Sabi ng ano ng lolo mo, kabelian daw is
Kabalayan.
ano yan? Kabelian, sabi niya,
Kabalayan po.
kabaleyan.
Is kababayan.
Oo, is kababayan po. Ah, okay.
And it
Sige.
is also the way we call one another po. If you're Pangasinan, if you came from Pangasinan, I will also call you Kabalayan po or Kababayan din. Mga ganon.
I see. Sige, sige. Let's move on to our next question from our viewer. Ito, from Angelo Liamado. How do you differentiate gender equity to gender equality?
Okay, so equity.
Mm.
um,
But I think they have the same lang, 'di ba? Equity,
yes,
'di ba? Wait.
um,
Ayan, sabi, yung equity kasi is, same, the quality of fair and impartial. Oo.
so I think they're both same po. I'm not really familiar with the question. I'm sorry, but
Mhm.
I do believe that gender equality is really important nowadays. Nowadays we must really respect one another, even if we have these different genders. And of course, the members of the LGBTQIA plus community must also be respected because they've also proven their worth in the society that they're not just made for entertainment but also they excel in their chosen path. So many of them are professionals po. So yeah, I do believe that gender equality is really important. And I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with gender equity.
Sa ano naman dear, gender equity, kumbaga ano, let us say for example, ano lang 62% yung ano, yung naniniwala sa mga ano, sa mga sa gender, oh, 'yun. Ang mga may percentage siya, equity, oo. May
Oh,
partial lang yung ano, hindi siya equal talaga. Oo, gender partial. Mm.
okay. Thank you po
Ganun.
sa info.
Okay, sige. Thank you so much. So, ayun, thank you so much for your question, Angelo Liamado.
Thank
Ayan.
you po.
Eto, may comment si ano, si Varian Rodriguez ay ang galing. Ang galing niyo po, Miss China daw.
Thank you, Ma'am Shi.
And sabi ni King Ryan Floor, good luck.
Thank you so much po, Sir King Ryan Flor.
Mm. Let's have this from Jodel Verosel Villas. Good
Uh,
luck, Chin.
Thank you, tita. Keep safe po. Ingat po kayo dyan.
Okay, eto. Good luck daw, sabi ni tama ba? Jarma Hetizem.
Thank you so much po, Miss Karma.
Jarma or Garma, ayun. So, I'm sorry if I correct.
Thank you so much for watching.
Ayan. Okay, so sige. So that's end our question and answer portion with our viewers. So let's move on to the next part of this live session, which is we'll be having our icebreaker, diba? So after all those mga questions na very challenging for you, so let's have a relaxing. I don't know if you will relax or basta enjoy lang tayo. Oo, wag kang don't feel pressure kasi hindi naman siya kasama sa criteria for judging as the Miss Philippines Earth. Oo. Considered it as one of your training ground for the Q&A. Okay, sige. So let's start our icebreaker. So this icebreaker is what we call the gibberish game word. Do you have any idea about that?
I've heard it before, but then I wasn't able to play this game. So, yeah. I'm very happy to do this game.
Oh, ayan. So, you are going to guess the right word dun sa sinasabi. And then, syempre may twist tayo. If you're, kapag hindi mo siya masagot, of course, you will state one of the major environmental issues sa atin, sa Pilipinas or sa buong mundo. You will state the environmental problems and of course, you will suggest some solutions kung paano siya maiiwasan yung environmental issues na yun. Or, ayun. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sige, sige. Our first gibberish word, this one. Ayan. Sad Herd Day. Anong word ito?
Saturday?
Wow, ang galing. So, correct. Saturday. Galing. Next, gibberish word. Ayan. Sige, you can read it.
My swimsuit.
Oh,
My swimsuit.
Ang galing. Perfect, dear. Correct. Eto. This one.
An appeal.
Ano siya?
A banana peel.
Wow, correct. Ang galing ni China. Talaga napakatalinong bata ito, no? Ito, let's move on to our next gibberish word.
Home improvement. Oh.
What word is that? Wala? Do you have any? Wala kang idea? Sige, basahin mo lang siya. Oo.
Home improvement.
Ay, malapit na. Ulitin mo siya. Sabihin mo siya in aloud,
Home improvement.
Ano? Sirit?
I don't know.
Okay, sige. Sirit na. Okay. Flash the correct answer. Let's have this. Ayan.
Okay.
Home improvement. Oo.
Okay.
Home improvement. Ganon.
Improvement.
Oo.
Na-confused ako
Diba?
dun sa minute.
Dahil dyan di ka nakasagot, state one of the major problems sa ating environmental issues.
So, of course, the first environmental problem that I would like to address is deforestation.
Mhm.
Because advocacy is all about reforestation, and it is because I've noticed and I've read some articles and I've watched some video clips that shows that many or some farmers are being unscrupulous because they're setting wildfires in order for them to clear their farming areas, and there are also illegal loggers po. And I believe that their acts or their mentality should not be tolerated because it causes lots of problems on our environment. So it can contribute in global warming and climate change, soil erosion, and it increase the chances for us to have these floods. So that is why I am really motivated to push through with reforestation po by having regreening and replanting programs. And of course, I also want to share it again that the Gupan experienced a 52 degrees Celsius record-breaking heat index
Mhm.
last May this year.
Mhm.
So it is very alarming, and we should really start planting trees po, even in our own backyards. Because just like what I've said during my final screening for as a candidate for Miss Philippines Earth, a forest starts from just a tree.
Ayan, galing. Thank you so much, dear. And eto, last question na tayo. Last gibberish word na tayo. Eto.
Improvement.
Hindi mo na ano, no? Medyo
Yes.
ano kasi, actually, mas ano pa ngayong ano eh, a banana peel eh. Pero kung ulitin mo, magigets mo agad. 'Di ba?
Opo.
Alright, so let's flash our last gibberish word. This one.
Tycho Ache Asyon.
Mhm. Ulitin mo ulit. Read it loud.
Thai Cove Ache Asyon.
Mhm.
Take a vacation.
Ang galing. Perfect. Ayan. Take a vacation. Diba? Perfect. All right. So, hindi pa dyan nagtatapos. We'll be having our would you rather
Oh,
oo, questions. Or fast talk questions muna tayo. Ayan, ha?
okay.
Sige. Let's have our first question for the fast talk. Sige, let's have this one. If you had three wishes, what would you wish for?
Okay. So of course, the first wish that I would like is to for us to have this uh, world peace. Next
Mhm.
is for the pandemic to stop, and last is for us to access education po, for us to have equal access to education.
Ayan, sige. Next, what would you rather throw away? Love or money?
Money.
Sige. Next, what's the most beautiful place you've ever seen? Mhm.
Um, in person po ba or kahit sa
Ah,
ano?
ano, in person na lang tayo. Oo, napuntahan mo.
So in person, it is Mount Zion Pilgrim Mountain. Of course, I
Oh.
love the municipality.
Okay, sige. Next question. What was your fondest memory of high school?
Oh, it is when I fell on the stairs po. Because ang laki ko kasi and it's very
Mhm.
awkward. Yeah.
Okay, sige. Next question. What's the strangest thing in your refrigerator now?
Strangest? I
Mm.
think it is the charcoal.
Correct. Oo, ako din yung nasa isip ko, I think charcoal kasi parang very ano, ano tawag doon, parang kakaiba, 'di ba? Bakit yung ano, charcoal nasa ano, nasa ref, 'di ba?
Pero
Ganun.
it can help daw po to make the air quality ng ref na pressure, parang gano'n.
Oo,
I'm
o
not yun
yung
yung
ano, parang ano, parang nakakapag ano siya, control or hindi para hindi mangamoy yung
yes
ref.
po.
Mm. ina-absorb niya yung ano, yung bad odor sa ano, sa ref.
Opo.
Mm. Okay, sige. Next question tayo. Ito. What was your favorite toy growing up?
Favorite toy?
Mm-mm.
Um, nakakatawa. Pero Barbie, syempre most of the
Oo.
girls.
Correct. Oh, ako din Barbie. Charot.
Ay,
Paper doll sa akin. Oo. Kasi mahirap lang kami, hindi kami maka-afford ng ano, bumili ng Barbie before. Oo.
kami din po mahirap. Mamumura yung Barbie lang sa Tiangge, gano'n.
Oo. Oo, ano din 'yun, mahal din 'yung dati ha. Siguro mga nasa 100 or 50 pesos. Oo.
Oh.
Very ano, cheap na ano, quality ng Barbie. Mm. Sige, eto next. What talent would you want to possess if you could?
Singing.
Bakit hindi
Because
ka ba marunong kumanta?
hindi po ako magaling. I love music, pero hindi ako mahal ng music.
Hmm. Oo, may mga gano'n talagang klaseng
Kaya,
ano, tao 'no, oo. Merong gusto mong sumayaw pero hindi bagay sa'yo sumayaw, mga gano'n 'no. Sige, next tayo, next question. This one. Okay. Eto, when do you feel the most in control daw?
I feel the most in control when I am happy po. Because every time I'm very happy, I lost my parang control on myself po, and I'm doing impulsive decisions.
Oo, may mga gano'n talagang cases 'no, 'pag hindi
And
natin, 'pag super excited tayo at saka nag-activate yung adrenaline natin, hindi na natin mapipigilan 'no. So, hindi na natin mamamalayan na, ay ano, nasosobrahan na pala tayo 'no. Mm.
nagiging impulsive na po tayo masyado.
Exactly. All right, so let's have this last question for our fast talk. If you could interview a famous person, who would you choose?
A famous person. I think it would be Miss Pia Wurtzbach.
Mhm.
Because I really admire her on her dedication that even if she failed many times, she still stood up and showed confidence, and that is why she conquered the universe.
Wow, okay. Ang dami talagang nag-idolize kay Pia Wurtzbach, 'di ba?
Yes.
Mm. Tama 'yan. Okay, sige, next tayo. Would you rather question tayo. Eto. Would you rather have or always have bad gas or always have a really dry mouth?
Um, can you please repeat it, sir?
Would you rather always have bad gas or always have a really dry mouth?
I prefer having a bad gas po. Kasi you
Sige.
can hide naman po whenever you feel that it will come out. So,
Correct. Oo, kasi pag dry mouth, parang ano, parang ang weird.
so
Oo, parang,
uncomfortable to talk with other person.
it's really uncomfortable pag may dry mouth ka, di ba?
Opo.
Sige, next. Would you rather be a high school teacher or a clown?
High school teacher.
Okay, sige. Next question tayo. Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter?
I would rather have a time machine.
Sige. Next, would you rather have to use chopsticks every day for the rest of your life or use a fork for the rest of your life?
Chopsticks.
Wow. Marunong ano ka? Sanay ka na doon.
Opo, kasi kapag sa bahay, whenever we eat noodles po, we always just use chopsticks. And feeling
Oh.
Korean.
May lahi ka bang Chinese?
Medyo malayo na po. Both of my grandpa and grandma on my mother's side is half Chinese po. So medyo malayo na rin naman siya. Pero medyo singkit na kayo.
Oo, medyo singkit ka din. Oh. Pag tumatawa ka naman, nagiging kamukha mo si Kim Chu.
Oh, marami pong nagsasabi. Actually, during the entire duration of the pageant, sobrang dami ko pong naging kamukha. Sabi na chameleon na daw yung mukha ko.
Oo. Oh, every time na tumatawa ka, 'di ba? Kasi yung mata mo lumiliit, nagiging ano lang, line na lang. So, ganun si Kim Chu pag ganun. Okay, pag gano'n naman yung itsura mo, si China. Si
Oh,
China
yeah.
Verosil. Charot. Okay, sige. Next question. Would you rather lose the ability to cry or cry every day for 20 minutes randomly?
Um, I would rather lose my ability to cry. We deserve to be
Mm,
happy.
correct. Okay, sige. Next, would you rather wear constantly changing outfit or constantly changing hairstyle?
Constantly changing outfit
Bakit?
because I love dressing up po and I am comfortable with my hair po because I was born with really straight hair and I'm okay with it.
Oo, at saka ang hirap kasi mag-ano, 'di ba, 'pag papalit-palit ka ng hairstyle. So it might, it might damage your hair, especially when they are using the spray net, 'di ba, mga
Yes.
chemicals, so mga
Sobrang
artificial.
ano kasi, malaking effect yung nag-iiba yung hair natin. Parang pati yung face natin, nag-iiba. Baka mamaya malito sila, ay, ikaw pala yung kahapon. Ako pala yung
Correct.
kahapon.
Oo, sige, last question tayo sa ating would you rather. Eto, would you rather be famous on the internet or in real life?
In real life.
Bakit?
Because in real life, if you're famous, many people will be able to know you and they will be able to ask help from you. I love extending my hands to people who are in need, and if they know me, they can ask help from me. Wag lang po financially.
Correct. Ayun, so, sabi ng lolo mo, pa-shout out sa mga relatives mo, Muntinlupa, Jay and Kevin, ang Arsiega family daw.
Okay, so hello po sa mga taga um, Um, hello po sa
Muntin,
mga relatives ko from Muntinlupa. So, hi po, Sir Jay, Kevin, and Arshaga family. I'm praying for you to have a healthier bodies po. And please be safe po. Thank you po.
ayan. Thank you so much. And from France Marie, good luck, ang galing daw.
Thank you po, ma'am. Si Ma'am Wan po, she's my teacher during elementary days. I miss you po.
Wow. Galing. Okay, sige. Let's move on to another fast talk questions. This or that. Heels or flats?
Flats,
Skirts or pants?
pants,
Neutral or colors?
colors,
Sneakers or sandals?
sneakers,
Sweatpants or leggings?
leggings.
Overdress or underdress?
It depends on the situation. Just underdressed,
Okay, leather jacket or jean jacket?
jean jacket,
Gold jewelry or silver jewelry?
gold,
Full coverage or natural?
natural,
Foundation or BB cream?
um, foundation,
Liquid liner or pencil liner?
liquid liner,
Makeup brush or makeup sponge?
makeup brush,
Shimmers or mattes?
mats.
Pizza or pasta?
Oh, pasta,
Cupcakes or cookies?
cupcake,
Ice cream or froyo?
ice cream,
Chinese food or Filipino food?
Filipino food,
Pancakes or waffles?
pancakes,
Savory or sweet?
sweet,
Nutella or peanut butter?
peanut butter,
Early mornings or late nights?
early mornings,
Cafe or diner?
cafe,
Denim or leather?
denim,
Roses or tulips?
roses,
Gelato or milkshakes?
milkshakes,
Rain or sun?
sun,
Summer or winter?
summer,
New York or Los Angeles?
New York,
Moon or stars?
stars,
Okay, let's have this. Autumn or spring?
autumn,
Beach or forest?
beach,
Flowers or trees?
trees,
Green grass or autumn leaves?
green grass,
Sunrise or sunset?
sunrise,
Hiking or surfing?
hiking,
Okay, eto, last. Formal or casual?
Casual.
Beach or pool?
Beach.
This one. Tokyo or Paris?
Paris.
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
Staying in or going out?
Staying in.
Have a plan or go with the flow?
Have a plan.
All right. So last question. Who is China K. Verosil?
CHYNNA KAYE VEROSIL is a young eco-warrior and she's going to be the next Miss Philippines Earth.
Wow. Thank you so much, dear. And now I will give you the floor to promote yourself, especially the voting, online voting of Miss Philippines Earth, and as well as to your kung saan kanila mafa-follow through your Miss Philippines Earth journey. Ayan, go.
So medyo nagutom po ako kanina. Ang daming foods doon sa medyo so. So ayan. So first, I really want to thank Sir Jay. Thank you for the opportunity po. Thank you for having me here in Pageant Trend. I really
Mhm,
enjoyed and learned a lot, and I'm actually unfamiliar with some of the questions, and
mhm,
I really learned a lot po talaga. So thank you po for having me here. And of course, to my glam team, to my local government units, and to, of course, to our mayor. Thank you so much po for supporting me, to my kabalayans, to my friends, and of course, my family. Thank you so much po. And please continue supporting me throughout my Miss Philippines Earth journey. And please watch our coronation on August 8th. It will be live, or it will be under Kapamilya channel po ulit. So,
mhm,
balik Kapamilya ang Miss Earth. So, please watch and support me po on our coronation. And you can follow me po on my Facebook, CHYNNA KAYE VEROSIL, and Instagram, CHYNNA KAYE. So, may 3 E's po yan. Medyo
mhm.
ano. So, yun. Thank you so much po.
Ayan. And of course, meron pa bang online voting si Miss Philippines Earth?
Oh, of course. You can
Sige, promote mo.
download the ecosystem app. So it is available for Android and iOS devices po. So please vote for me po. And also please support the other candidates as well, because we may have different advocacies, but we still have only one goal, and that is to protect and preserve our Mother Earth.
Ayan. Thank you so much, dear. And again, guys, don't forget to support China K. Verosil sa kanyang journey sa Miss Philippines Earth 2021. So if you haven't voted or vote for her via, the Miss Philippines Earth application, or yun, phone application, so don't hesitate to download na and search Miss, ecosystem ba?
Yes
Oo.
po,
Oh,
ecosystem.
yeah. The ecosystem up and then search the name or the face of China K Verosil, and then so let us help her to advance into ano ba, top 15 or
Wala po
semi
advancing,
finalist.
pero ang alam ko po kasi top 20.
Ayun, sige.
Pero
So
wala po.
let's help China K. Verosil na mapasama sa semi-finalist na lang. Oo, yun. So, vote natin siya, and I know that she deserve also that spot. So,
Uh,
please continue to support her journey. And ayun, nakita nyo naman na nasaksihan nyo naman kung gaano ka confident si China K. Verosil when it comes to answering the question and answer portion. So, her communication skills is also excellent, and about the beauty, of course, 'di ba? Kitang-kita niyo naman, 'di ba?
Actually, nahiya
And
ako. Ako lang gumawa ng makeup ko ngayon.
well, anyway, oo,
Sobrang
hindi naman oo, parang ano lang siya, parang daylight
hello.
makeup gano'n. Oh,
Kaya
very light lang siya. Maano kasi, mahirap naman kasi pag makapal yung makeup mo. So, it's
po.
okay. You look so gorgeous and beautiful naman with your makeup.
Thank you.
Oo, 'di ba? Ayun,
Wonderful.
so exactly. So ayan guys, don't forget to support Sheena K. Verusel all the way from Bugallon, Pangasinan. So ayan, calling all my supporters here in Pageant Trend. So please support Sheena K. Verusel. Okay, so the grand finals of the Miss Philippines Earth is on August 8th. So it is via virtual pageant. So wala pong live
Oh,
pageant ang Miss Philippines Earth ngayon kasi nga because of the pandemic. So ayun, so hindi na tayo mahihirapan. So if, you can watch I think meron silang pa-live sa Facebook page ng Miss Philippines Earth. Yun, you can watch them and also sa YouTube channel and kung gusto niyo naman mapanood ng exclusive so sa KTX, ayan, mag-avail na kayo and then sa Kapamilya channel, they're also live. Ayan. So, umaga gaganapin ang Miss Philippines Earth. So, wag niyong kalimutan. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Sheena, for your time. And I know that you were busy with the preparation of the upcoming Miss Philippines Earth 2021. So I know busy-busy na kayong lahat and you are all excited for the coronation night. Mm-mm. So thank you, dear, and good luck on your Miss Philippines Earth journey. So just enjoy yourself. Ayun, so if there are negative comments about yours, don't mind them, just focus on your goals in life and of course especially of attaining the Miss Philippines Earth crown. Yun. Okay. Thank you so much, dear. Have a nice evening, Saturday evening here in the Philippines, and good morning and good afternoon to all over the world. Thank you. So please stay tuned. We will have another Miss Philippines Earth candidate, which she's all the way from Santo Domingo, Albay naman, ang ating i-guest natin. Ayan. So abangan nyo po right after this, so go after a minute, we will be live also again. All right, so please don't forget to support CHYNNA KAYE VEROSIL sa kanyang Miss Philippines Journey. Bye-bye, guys.
bye.
Take,
Thank you so much.
take care always.